Work is not something you find. That may sound strange at first because we've been conditioned to believe otherwise. From the moment we start school, the narrative is clear. Study hard, get good grades, build a resume, and go out and find a job. But let's stop and really examine this. That belief system places all the power outside of you. It says that work exists somewhere out there, and your job is to go out and chase it down, like it's a lost treasure hidden in some remote cave, waiting for the lucky few to stumble upon it. But the truth is far more powerful. Work is not something you find, it's something you manifest It's something you create through the value you bring, the problems you solve, and the mindset you adopt. The most powerful people in the world aren't looking for work. They the work. They carry value so deeply embedded in who they are that opportunity naturally finds them. They don't show up hoping someone sees their worth. They walk into rooms and change atmospheres because their presence is synonymous with purpose. Let's go deeper. When you believe work is something you have to find, you give control of your life to others. You wait on job postings, you wait on callbacks, you wait on approvals. You put your dreams, your talents, and your purpose into someone else's hands, praying they'll give you a shot. That's not purpose. That's powerlessness disguised as productivity. You think you're being proactive by applying to dozens of places, but in truth, you're operating from a scarcity mindset, believing there's only so much opportunity out there, and you just have to be lucky enough to catch a piece. But when you understand that work is something you generate from within, the game changes entirely. You stop asking, who's hiring, and you start asking, what problems can I solve that people will pay me for? That one shift will turn your entire life around. Because the people who are paid the most in this world aren't those who found the perfect job posting, they're the ones who learned how to solve you problems in a way few others could. They didn't wait for permission. They stepped into the world with their gift activated. Imagine a chef with no restaurant, no investors, and no job offers. Most would say he's unemployed, but he knows his value. So instead of waiting for a job, he starts cooking from home. He records his recipes, he posts content, he shares cooking tutorials online. People start to notice. Before long, he's catering events, hosting pop-ups, and selling digital cookbooks. Then comes a call from a local investor, then a food show, then a restaurant offer. What happened? He didn't find work. He became the work. His gift made room for him. His ability to provide consistent, visible value became the magnet that attracted opportunity. And that is the model for a life of purpose-driven success. Now, contrast that with someone scrolling job boards for hours a day, sending out dozens of applications, waiting for replies that may never come. One is waiting, the other is working. One is hoping, the other is building. One sees work as something outside themselves, the other sees it as something they embody and unleash into the world. Work isn't a job title, it's not a paycheck. It's not even a career. Work is contribution. It's what you give to the world that makes life better for someone else. If you can internalize that, you'll never be without purpose, and you'll never be broke another day in your life. Because when you become a person of value, money is a natural byproduct. It flows toward value, and value lives in solutions. So, instead of searching for work, search for ways to grow. Develop mastery in your craft, strengthen your communication, understand people, build systems. Become the person who carries so much excellence that the world needs what you have. When you operate like that, you stop thinking like an employee and start acting like an entrepreneur, not just in business, but in spirit. Even if you're working for someone else, you still don't look for work. You own your work. You show up every day and create momentum. You overdeliver. You take initiative because your identity is rooted in value, not in employment. Let's go back to that chef example. What if he had waited? What if he had said, asterisk, no one's hiring right now. I guess I'll just sit tight. Asterisk, his gift would have stayed buried. His potential impact would have remained untapped. But instead, he activated what he had right where he was. That's the kind of thinking that changes lives. The truth is, no one owes you an opportunity, and if you think they do, you'll always be disappointed. But the moment you realize that you're the source, not the system, not the employer, not the economy, then you become unstoppable. You become recession proof. You become rejection proof. Because you're not defined by who says yes or no to your application, you're defined by the power you choose to release through your discipline, your consistency, and your vision. And here's the most beautiful part. When you stop looking for work and start becoming the work, your confidence grows. Your posture changes. You stop operating out of desperation, and you start operating from design. People notice, people respect it. People reward it, because excellence always makes a place for itself. So I challenge you today, stop looking, start building, start becoming, start solving, start serving. Wake up every morning and ask, asterisk, how can I bring so much value today that people are better off because I showed up? Asterisk, you do that, and I promise you this, the work will come looking for asterisk asterisk, you asterisk asterisk. Employers don't hire workers. That might sound like a contradiction, especially in a world where job applications, interviews, and employment contracts are everyday occurrences. But if you peel back the surface, you'll see the deeper truth. Employers don't hire people just to fill space or check boxes. They hire solutions, they hire results, they hire outcomes, and once you understand that, your entire approach to work and opportunity will shift forever. When someone says they're looking for a job, what they usually mean is they're offering their time, energy, and willingness to do what they're told. That's what most people think it means to be a worker. But time and effort alone are not what companies, businesses, and organizations are truly after. If effort was all that mattered, the hardest working people would always be the richest. If showing up early and staying late was the formula for success, then millions of people working 2 or 3 jobs would be financially free. But we know that's not reality. Why? Because effort is not enough. Being busy is not the same as being effective. Employers aren't handing out paychecks for attendance. They're paying for asterisk asterisk impact asterisk asterisk. Think about this. A business exists to solve a problem in the marketplace. A restaurant solves the problem of hunger and convenience. A software company solves the problem of inefficiency or disorganization. A dentist solves health and pain issues. Every single business is in the business of solving something. And when an employer is looking to hire, they aren't just looking for someone to show up and follow instructions. They're looking for someone who can solve asterisk their asterisk problem, so that asterisk they asterisk can continue solving the marketplace's problem. That means the person who can define, understand, and solve specific problems becomes far more valuable than someone who just wants a job. When you show up to an interview or enter a negotiation and all you bring is your resume and your past experience, you're only telling part of the story. Employers don't just want your past, they want to know what you can asterisk do asterisk for them now. They want to know if you can increase their revenue, improve their systems, reduce their stress, elevate their customer experience, or bring new ideas to the table. Let me give you an example that makes this crystal clear. There was a young man named Marcus who graduated from college with a degree in marketing. He, like many graduates, started applying to companies, submitting applications to dozens of businesses, hoping to land a job. But Rejection after rejection started piling up. One day, instead of sending another generic resume, Marcus decided to take a different approach. He found a mid-sized e-commerce business that sold fitness apparel. He studied their website, looked at their ads, and analyzed their social media strategy. He noticed that their engagement was low, their content was inconsistent, and their paid ads were poorly targeted. So instead of just applying for a marketing position, Marcus recorded a 5-minute video. In it, he introduced himself briefly, but then he immediately broke down 3 things they could do to double their social media reach, improve ad targeting, and increase conversions. He even designed a sample campaign and included mock-up content. He didn't ask for a job. He delivered value. 2 days later, the CEO called him directly. Not only did they offer him a position, but they created a higher role than the one he had applied for, because they saw in Marcus not a worker, but a solution. That's the power of this mindset. Employers don't hire people because they need more bodies in the building. They hire because something in their business isn't working as efficiently or profitably as it could. That something could be customer service, project management, lead generation, sales, software development, or content creation. And if you walk in understanding what problem exists, and how you can help solve it, you instantly rise above everyone else who's just asking to be given a chance. This applies in every field. A personal trainer isn't hired just to teach exercises. They are hired to help people lose weight, gain strength, and build confidence. A web developer isn't hired just to write code. They're hired to create user experiences that convert traffic into customers. A janitor isn't just cleaning floors. They're preserving the brand image and safety of the space. When you understand the real outcome behind the role, you stop thinking like a worker and start thinking like a partner in the mission. And here's the deeper truth. The more clearly you can link what you do to results that matter to the business, the more you will be paid, respected, and retained. This is why some people rise quickly while others feel stuck for years. It's not just about being reliable, it's about being effective. You become indispensable when you don't just do the job, but you improve it. When you bring new ideas, increase efficiency, and help the business win, you are no longer seen as someone in a position. You're seen as someone the business cannot afford to lose. So stop asking, what job can I get? And start asking, what problems can I solve, and for whom? That question will lead you to better opportunities, higher pay, and greater fulfillment. Because when you bring solutions to the table, doors open. Sometimes doors that didn't even exist before you showed up. Now, let's talk about mindset. When you carry the mentality of I need a job, you often shrink your value. You walk into rooms with your head low, hoping someone will give you a chance. But when you carry the mentality of I solve real problems, you walk in with confidence and clarity. You speak differently, you think differently, you present yourself as a resource, not a risk. And that shift can make the difference between being overlooked and being overbooked. So let's be clear, employers don't hire workers. They hire people who can move the needle . People who can reduce pain, accelerate progress, and increase profitability. They hire outcomes, they hire value. And if you want to win in today's competitive economy, you must stop seeing yourself as a worker and start seeing yourself as a value creator. You are not a time clock puncher. You are a problem solver. You are not waiting for someone to give you purpose. You walk in the room carrying purpose. Stop positioning yourself as someone who needs work and start presenting yourself as someone whose work creates impact . When you do that, employers won't just want to hire you, they'll fight to keep you. Your purpose is bigger than a paycheck. That's not just a motivational phrase, it's a fundamental truth that separates a life of fulfillment from a life of frustration. The paycheck is a tool, a byproduct, a means to an end, but it is asterisk, not asterisk the purpose. The paycheck pays your bills, but your purpose feeds your soul. And when you confuse the two, you'll spend your life chasing money while feeling empty. But when you live by purpose, money becomes attracted to you, not pursued by you. Many people spend their entire lives working for money and never once stop to ask why. Why are you doing what you're doing? Why are you waking up every morning, going through the motions, clocking in and out, waiting for the weekend, living for vacations, and counting down to retirement? That's not living, that's surviving. That's what happens when you trade your purpose for a paycheck. You get stuck in cycles. You work just enough not to get fired, and they pay you just enough that you don't quit. And all the while, something inside of you is screaming, there has to be more. There is. Purpose is the reason you were born. It's the thing that, when you do it, makes time disappear. It's the thing that brings you joy and impact at the same time. It's the intersection of your gifts, your values, and your unique ability to serve others. It's the mark you're meant to leave on the world, and once you discover it, you'll realize that no dollar amount can compete with the feeling of living it out. Don't get me wrong, money matters. Money gives you options, freedom, access, and power. But money is not the master. It's a servant. When money becomes the reason, you'll always feel like you're not enough or you don't have enough. But when purpose becomes the reason, you'll start living with fire in your eyes and clarity in your decisions. You'll stop waking up dreading the day and start waking up knowing that what you do matters. Let me give you a powerful example. There was a man named David who worked in finance. He was great at what he did. He could crunch numbers, manage portfolios, and close big deals. The money was great, the lifestyle was impressive, and to the outside world he was a success story. But inside, David felt numb. Every day felt the same. He didn't feel connected to his work. He didn't feel like it meant anything beyond the next bonus. It wasn't about helping people. It was about hitting quotas. One day, during a volunteer event at a local shelter, David helped a young man understand how to build a simple budget. The teenager had been in and out of trouble, with no real guidance in life. But something clicked. As David explained the basics of financial literacy, the boy's eyes lit up. He said, "No one's ever shown me this before. I thought I was just bad with money." In that moment, David felt something he hadn't felt in years, purpose, For the first time in a long time, his skill set wasn't just earning him money. It was helping someone else win. That night, David couldn't sleep. He realized that all his years in finance had taught him valuable skills, but he had been using them to chase checks, not to change lives. Within a year, David left his six-figure job and launched a nonprofit focused on financial education for underserved youth. He still made money, though less at first, but what he gained was immeasurable: joy, passion, energy, impact. He had found his purpose, and in time, his purpose made room for him financially too. Sponsors came, donors came, opportunities came, because the world makes space for those who are walking in purpose. Now, let me ask you, what are you doing right now that has nothing to do with who you are? Are you showing up to a job that pays the bills but kills your spirit? Are you settling for security when you were born for significance? Your purpose will stretch you. It will pull you out of your comfort zone. It will require sacrifice, but it will also light a fire inside you that no paycheck ever could. When you live with purpose, you stop waiting for the weekend to feel alive. You stop needing external motivation to take action. Purpose is internal fuel. It burns even when it's hard, even when there's no applause, even when you're tired, because it matters. Here's another truth. Your purpose isn't just about you. It's about the people connected to your obedience. There are lives on the other side of your courage. There are people waiting for the book you haven't written, the business you haven't started, the message you haven't shared, the help you haven't offered. And as long as you keep making decisions based only on the size of the paycheck, you'll never step into the size of your potential. Some of the wealthiest people in the world started not with a financial goal, but with a purpose-driven mission. They asked themselves, asterisk, what can I give? Asterisk before asking, asterisk, what can I get? Asterisk, and that's why they attracted abundance. Because purpose-driven work is magnetic. It draws resources, relationships, and rewards. But purpose doesn't just show up one day with fireworks and confetti. You have to listen for it. You have to follow the clues. You have to lean into the things that make you come alive, even if they don't make you rich right away. Don't dismiss the things you're passionate about just because they don't pay well in the beginning. Purpose often shows up disguised as service. It shows up in the moments when you're helping others, creating, building, leading, mentoring, or teaching. Not because you're getting paid, but because it asterisk feels right asterisk. If you build your life around that feeling, the money will come. But even more important, asterisk asterisk meaning asterisk asterisk will come. Fulfillment will come. Legacy will come. So no, your purpose is not a paycheck. It's not a job title. It's not a promotion. Your purpose is your assignment. It's your divine contribution to the world. It's the unique light only you can shine. And once you realize that, you'll never settle again. From this day forward, don't work for money. Work from mission. Don't live for the check. Live for the change you're here to make. Let money follow you, not lead you. Lead with your gift, your calling, your purpose, because the world needs it. And you deserve the life that comes from living it. Your purpose is bigger than a paycheck. Step into it. You are not unemployed. That statement might go against what the world tells you, especially if you don't currently have a job title, a company email, or a paycheck coming in. But hear this, being unemployed is a label the system gives you based on whether or not you're receiving a wage from someone else. It's a definition built around dependence. But purpose doesn't wait for permission, and value doesn't disappear just because someone hasn't hired you. Your worth is not tied to your position. Your potential is not paused because you're between jobs. The truth is, you're not unemployed, you're asterisk asterisk, unassigned asterisk asterisk. And that's a temporary condition, not a permanent identity. When you buy into the lie that you're unemployed, you begin to see yourself as lacking something vital. You start to question your relevance, your usefulness, and even your future. But being between jobs doesn't mean you're between value. You are still gifted. You still have skills, creativity, insight, and energy. You're still capable of solving problems, lifting others, building something meaningful. The absence of a paycheck doesn't mean the absence of purpose. The real danger of identifying as unemployed is that it puts you in a passive state. You wait for someone to rescue you with a job offer. You apply and wait, hoping that some gatekeeper somewhere will say yes to you. But power doesn't live in passivity. The most effective people in the world don't wait for work they asterisk create asterisk it. They don't wait for opportunities they asterisk become asterisk opportunities. They see every gap, every break, every silence as space to sharpen their sword, refine their message, expand their reach, or build something new. So, let's flip the script. If no one is currently paying you for your time, then your time is fully yours. That's not unemployment, that's availability. That's freedom. That's a blank page. And what you do with it determines whether you stay stuck or rise up. If the system isn't hiring you, then you hire asterisk yourself asterisk. You wake up every day and ask asterisk, what value can I create today? What skill can I strengthen? What message can I share? Who can I help? Asterisk, because the moment you begin to move in purpose, you've already stepped into work even if no one's writing you a check for it yet. Let's take a look at a simple but powerful example. There was a young woman named Aisha who was laid off from her job in hospitality during an economic downturn. Weeks turned into months with no job offers. At first, she felt defeated, embarrassed even. She began to question herself. Then one day, while scrolling social media, she saw a video about finding purpose during downtime. Something clicked. She realized she had a gift for organization and decorating. She loved making spaces beautiful and functional, so instead of waiting for a hotel or company to hire her, she started organizing friends' homes for free just to gain experience. She posted before and after photos on social media. People began to take notice. A few started paying her. Then referrals came. Eventually, she built a home organization business from scratch, one client at a time. Aisha didn't get hired. She got ignited. She didn't stay unemployed. She became activated. And that's the shift you must make. See, when society tells you you're unemployed, it's framing you as someone without economic value. But you must remember, your economic value is tied to your ability to solve problems, not to your job status. If you know how to help people, lead people, teach people, create something, build something, or inspire others, then you already have value. The only question is, are you releasing it? Every day you wake up with breath in your lungs, you're not unemployed, you're equipped. You're ready, you're capable, you may not have a company, but you have a calling, you may not have a title, but you have a truth, and someone out there needs what you carry. Here's what you must understand, the world doesn't just pay for resumes, it pays for results. And results come from initiative, creativity, discipline, and value. That means if you start offering value today, you've already started working. It might not pay right away, but it will plant seeds. And seeds always turn into harvests. So what can you do in this season of unemployment? You can learn You can create You can serve You can document your journey. You can build your personal brand. You can write, speak, film, design, code, lead a project, start a community, or solve a problem. You can start small, because it's not about the paycheck, it's about activating your purpose. The more value you release into the world, the more the world responds. Another problem with the unemployment mindset is that it causes you to see your situation through a lens of scarcity. You start thinking there's only a limited number of opportunities and someone else got them all. But when you operate from purpose, you stop chasing what's scarce and start creating from what's abundant: your vision, your ideas, your insight, your gifts. That's wealth the world can't take away. Let me challenge you with this. If I gave you $1 million today, but you couldn't ever do what you were created to do again, would you take it? Most people wouldn't. Why? Because deep down, we all crave meaning more than money. We crave impact. We want our lives to matter. And impact starts now, not when someone hires you, but when you make the decision to hire yourself. So don't let that label stick to you. Rip it off. You're not unemployed, you're becoming . You're refining, you're repositioning, you're preparing for your next level. But preparation doesn't mean waiting. It means working the ground you have now. It means using what's in your hand today. Because faithfulness in small things produces overflow in big things. You are not jobless, you are job full . Your first job is to believe in your value again. Your second job is to develop your gift. Your third job is to deliver that gift to the world, whether the world asks for it or not. Because eventually the world will need it, and it will come looking for you. So don't hang your head, don't shrink. Don't apologize for where you are right now. Stand tall. Activate your gifts. Speak your message. Start building. Start solving. Start showing up. Because your season is shifting. And when it does, you'll look back and realize this wasn't a season of unemployment. It was a season of transformation. You're not unemployed. You're unleashing **. Don't chase. Position yourself to be chosen. That simple sentence holds a powerful truth that can shift your entire perspective about success, influence, and opportunity. Chasing puts you in a state of desperation where you try to convince others to see your value. Positioning puts you in a state of preparation where your value becomes undeniable. The difference isn't just in energy, it's in outcome. When you chase, you run after what may not even be aligned with your purpose. But when you position yourself, what's aligned will be drawn to you. In today's world, too many people are chasing titles, attention, money, followers, promotions, validation, and approval. But chasing is rooted in lack. Chasing says, I don't have it, so I have to beg for it, perform for it, or compete for it. It's a mindset that assumes the power is outside of you. It keeps you hustling, striving, and stretching for things that might never come, or worse, might come and still leave you feeling empty. Positioning is different. Positioning is grounded in becoming **. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, it focuses on who you are becoming. It's about preparation. It's about excellence. It's about consistency. When you position yourself, you show up with value, confidence, and clarity. You don't have to chase people or places. The right people start chasing you. Why? Because the world recognizes people who are *ready*. The world recognizes people who have done the work behind closed doors. People who are so rooted in who they are that opportunities naturally align with them. That's the power of positioning. Think about a seed. The seed doesn't chase the harvest. The seed positions itself in the soil. It gets rooted. It receives the right environment, nurtures its potential, and grows in silence. Eventually, what's been developing in the dark breaks through into the light, and the fruit shows up. But notice, the seed never had to chase the harvest. It just had to be planted, watered, and faithful, and so do you. Let's make this real with a powerful example. There was a man named Marcus who dreamed of speaking on stages. He admired the big-name speakers who had massive followings and sold-out events. At first, Marcus spent his time chasing those stages, reaching out to organizers, asking for speaking slots, sending cold emails, trying to get in the room. But rejection after rejection left him frustrated. Then he had a mindset shift. He asked himself, what if instead of chasing platforms, I become a platform? What if I build something worth being invited to speak about? So Marcus stopped begging to be booked and started building. He began posting consistent high-value content online. He launched a podcast. He started mentoring others in his area of expertise. He showed up every day with passion and excellence, whether anyone noticed or not. Over time, his impact began to grow. People started sharing his work. His name began to circulate in rooms he had never even entered. And one day, the same conferences that once ignored his emails were calling him asking him to speak. Why? Because he positioned himself. He didn't wait to be chosen. He became someone who couldn't be overlooked . He became too valuable to ignore. That's what positioning does. It turns you into the person people are looking for even if they didn't know it at first. When you chase, you're trying to convince, but when you position, you're simply demonstrating, and there's nothing more powerful than demonstrated value. Let your consistency speak, let your preparation speak, let your results speak. You don't have to raise your voice or lower your standards, just rise in excellence. The right eyes will find you. Positioning means doing the deep work. It means becoming a master of your craft, even when no one's clapping. It means staying in integrity even when shortcuts are tempting. It means developing your character so that when the doors open, you're not just gifted, you're grounded, because what you attract by force, you have to maintain by fear. But what you attract by alignment you maintain by truth. Chasing leads to burnout. Positioning leads to breakthrough. This is true in business, relationships, and leadership. If you're chasing clients, constantly convincing them to hire you, it's time to shift. Ask yourself, am I clearly communicating my value? Am I solving a real problem? Am I showing up where they're already looking? When you get in position, when you build trust, deliver results, and lead with authenticity, the right clients come to you. If you're chasing a relationship, trying to convince someone to love, choose, or accept you, stop. You're not supposed to chase love. You're supposed to attract it by being whole, healed, and purpose-driven. Get in position, become the person you would want to be with, develop your self-worth so that when love shows up, you'll know you didn't beg for it. You became the kind of person it belongs to. Positioning is also about patience. It doesn't mean you do nothing. It means you do the right things with the right energy. You don't act out of fear. You act out of purpose. You build with intention, you serve with excellence, and you stay in your lane long enough for it to lead you somewhere great. Sometimes the difference between obscurity and opportunity is not talent. It's timing. And if you're too busy chasing, you might miss the very thing that's meant to find you. But when you're positioned, even if it takes time, what's yours will come. Not because you chased it, but because you became the person who could carry it. The truth is, the people who get chosen aren't always the loudest or the most visible. They're the most ready. They've done the internal and external work. They've grown roots deep enough to support the fruit they're about to carry. They're not perfect, but they're prepared. So stop chasing. Stop running after what may not be yours. Stand tall in your lane. Get rooted, grow your skill, refine your message, serve with integrity, speak your truth, be faithful over little, and in time the doors will open, the calls will come, the opportunities will rise. Because when you position yourself with purpose, you don't have to compete. You attract. You don't have to convince demonstrate . You don't have to beg become . Don't chase, position yourself, because when you're ready, the right things will choose you